Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Zua, and today I'm going to review about my favorite book since I was a kid. Yes, this is Anne of Green Gables by Lucy Maud Montgomery. And this book was first published in 1908, which is such a long time ago, but the cover itself has had many versions, but the one I'm showing you guys today is the most recent cover that printed in 2022 by Gramedia. And the author, Lucy, actually wrote the other version of Anne's story, but this is like the beginning of Anne's adventure. So if you want to read about that adventure, you should start with this one. This book tells a story about the main character, which is Anne Shirley, a 14 years old girl who an orphan, but she was adopted by a brother and sister that named Marilla and Matthew. And at first, that brother and sister wanted a boy to be their child because to help their farm, because they have farm. But yeah, the orphanage sent them wrong child, which is Anne as a girl. And yeah, they decided to keep Anne because they love Anne's personality. This is a story of Anne that lived in a countryside, how to adapt with her environment, with her friends, with her new family, and any other new things for her. And the genre itself is a coming of age, which is the growth of the main character, which is Anne Shirley, from their childhood to their adulthood, proven in this book because it tells a story about Anne since she was a kid until she was an adult. Of course, the main character is Anne Shirley, but I think the other character is also have very impacted things in the story. The first one is Marilla Cuthbert. She's the sister that adopted Anne, and then Matthew Cuthbert, the brother of the Marilla, and then Diana Barry. Diana Barry is her best friend, and then the last one is Gilbert Blythe, the lover of Anne. One is my favorite. So the set of the place is in a countryside. It's proven by the existence of the hill, the lake, green fields, the barn, the farms, and then also the garden, the lane, and many more. And the setting of time is in the Victorian era, which is in the 1900s. It was proven by the way each character dressed, and then the character jobs, like as the farmer, the merchants, and then also the culture and habits. The feminist is also exist in this book, and the patriarchy is exist. I think it makes sense why it was in the 1900s era, because the author itself is published this book in that era. The writing style of Lucy Maud Montgomery. I think Lucy is made this book very beautiful because each of the paragraph have a detailed description of the story. For example, a child of about 11, garbed in a very short, very tight, very ugly dress of yellowish grain wincey. She wore a faded brown sailor hat, and beneath the hat, extending down her back, were 2 braids of very thick, decidedly red hair. Her face was small, white and thin, also much freckled. Her mouth was large, and so were her eyes, which looked green in some lights and moods and gray in others. Last but not least, I'm going to share you guys about my personal thoughts on this book. So there are some aspects that the reason why I fall in love with this book. The first one is the characteristic of the main character, which is Anne. She's very imaginative, she's positive all the time. She is also kind, she's friendly to each other. And sometimes I get to wonder why she's so talkative, but she's talkative in a beautiful way. The second one is a wide vocabulary. So for you guys who just begin to understand English language, I don't recommend you guys this one because this is have a very hard vocabulary. But if you already enjoy to read English book, this one is for you because it's beautiful. All I can say, it's a beautiful book. The next one is a life lesson. I don't expect there are a lot of life lesson in this book, but then when I just finished the book, I just thought that so many life lessons I could learn from this book. Overall, I would love to recommend this book to anyone of any age that looking for an enjoyable book to read. This one is my favorite quote from the book. Life is worth living as long as there's a laugh in it. Thank you guys. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.